here. They're not going to be able to elbow at all. They can only throw knees to the body. But, yeah, as we get more advanced in the card, you'll see guys start to add more stuff here. Macdonald looked a little nervous when they were calling him out, but he's getting right to action right now.
They're definitely not wasting any time getting after it. They said, let's meet in the middle and let's get down.
Ooh, he clipped him with a nice hook there, Macdonald.
A lot of boxing so far.
Yeah, he's landing some nice hooks, though, honestly. He's got a couple either on the chin or really close to the chin so far.
Now starting to see some leg kicks.
Yeah, those leg kicks are really nice for him, too. He's throwing them from a little too close, though. But you can tell both of these guys are a little nervous because of the way they're fighting. You know, they're getting right to action. And sometimes it's just their nerves not knowing how to keep calm, you know?
Definitely. A little bit of crashing in the process.
Yeah, a lot of crashing, yeah, for sure.
But right now we're seeing Ethan Macdonald really kind of starting to find his groove, teeing off with some big power shots here. He has Trevor Glass backed up into his own corner right now, but Glass swinging his way out.
Oh, that was a nice knee. Oh.
And the referee steps in right there for a standing knockdown. It's a good moment right there for the referee to step in and make sure that the fighter's okay. You know, this being both guys' debut fight, safety is obviously a high concern of the officials.
Yeah, and things were getting there a little sketchy for Glass. But if I'm Macdonald, I'm getting right on him right now. Just right back to what I was doing.
Certainly, and you know, Macdonald certainly has had the more diversified attack so far today. For those who may not know, boxing is kind of the lowest in terms of the weighted scoring criteria. Can you explain a little bit more about that for someone who may be tuning in for their first Muay Thai show?
Yeah, so in Muay Thai, they really like to emphasize, obviously, the kicks, the knees, and the elbows and all that stuff. And their theory usually is because it's the only part that is not padded, except here with the amateurs where you got the padded shin pads, they count that as more damage, right? So it's like elbows, knees. So kicks, knees, and elbows are going to count a lot than the punches. But even considering that, Macdonald's doing a great job. Like, he's still winning with his punches, right? Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is damage. And he's the one causing all the damage right now.
Certainly. I mean, he's just kind of all around had the more volume, the more damage, the more well-rounded attack so far at this point.
And the more gunpowder too, right? Like, he's the one that every time he lands it, it's taking an effect on Glass. While when Glass lands, it doesn't really look like it's taking an effect on Macdonald.
But that's where, on the flip side of that, it's always interesting to see with these debutantes, does an adrenaline dump factor in? You know, he went out there and he threw a lot of high-energy strikes, a lot of big bombs in that first round, and he didn't put Glass away. Does that create a little bit of a situation where that energy just zaps?
Yeah, it could, but it could work both ways too, because Glass can get a big adrenaline dump too, just from getting hit so much, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a big factor for either guy or for any fighter, period, when they're in those early stages, right? Because you're still just trying to learn how to manage those nerves. It's your first time making the walk in front of a room full of people that are watching you.
Correct, yeah. And it's just like, it's composure, right? The more experience you get, the more composed you get. And obviously, your first couple of fights are not composed at all. I always say, too, like, every time I see a guy about to make his debut is, they're not going to remember their first 2 or 3 fights. It's going to be a blur, you know? And as you start to get more experience, you start remembering more and more, and that's just the composure taken in, you know?
Certainly, and there's definitely a much more measured approach by Glass as we are midway through this second round. Yeah. He's been mixing it up with the kicking game, too, as well, and he's holding his own right now in the center.
Yes, so yeah, he's doing a good job right now. I think Macdonald's also a little bit tired, you can tell.
Yep, exactly. Macdonald's starting to slow down.
Correct. Yeah, Glass's corner calling for him to stay nice and long. I'd like it to see use his hands a little bit more. Just back those kicks up with some hands, maybe just his jab, his 2, and just go like jab, kick, 2, kick, kind of thing, you know? Oh, that's his biggest shot of the fight.
Great combination right there.
Very nice, yeah, very nice. He hurt him.
And that's exactly what his corner is telling him. He said, go, go,
Oh,
go.
yeah. Yeah, you can really tell Macdonald's really tired.
But credit to Macdonald, though, on the flip side. Throwing knees to the body, trying to work his way out of it. He's surviving at the end of this round here.
That was very nice.
Big flurry to end the round right there.
He found 3 very nice crosses in there that hurt his opponent, and all 3 of them did.
So in terms of the round-by-round breakdown, it's obviously we're looking at one round apiece, but there is the knockdown. Rafa, if you're Daniel Gonzalez right now, are you trying to preach to your fighter that you need to go out there and try to at least score a knockdown, if not finish?
Yeah, I mean, I would say so for sure. I mean, a knockdown immediately deducts a point from the round. So right now, even if he wins the next round, they're probably going to end up drawing. So he needs to go for a finish right now, 100%.
Couple of long jabs right away to start off the round and establish his range for Glass. But Macdonald coming out firing just the same. I mean, he does definitely have a lot more horsepower behind those. We can see the reaction from Glass once those land by Macdonald.
Yeah. But that jab is money. That jab is keeping him away. And you can really tell, so when a guy like Macdonald that likes to throw hooks a lot, they're almost always open down the middle. So anytime Glass is going down the middle, he's hitting him. Even when he's coming in trying to find Macdonald's trying to find his own hooks, the middle's always going to be open for Glass here.
Certainly, and we saw Macdonald go down to the body right there with the jab, but right now in this third round, though, both guys are caught in the headhunting trap a little bit right now.
And that's a lot like we're talking about the composure, too, that you're just fighting and the head is the target,
But a couple of knees exchanged right there in the clinch. I like seeing the clinch work here.
Yeah.
It's a good dump.
I still feel like Glass should be better out at range than in the clinch, so he should just stick to his jab and his cross all day.
He's been very effective with the jab when he keeps it crisp and he's consistent with it.
Yes.
Strong knee right there from Macdonald.
I think that hurt Glass a little bit.
Now
he's hurt
body
to the
work
body.
on the
Yeah, he's hurt to the body.
Smart work right there. Now mix something up top.
Nice
Huge knee to the body right there. Another one and another one.
Couple of those didn't quite hit the mark there. Oh, nice knee.
Hey, credit to both fighters right there for leaving it all out there. I mean, they knew that the third round they had to come out there and make their statement. Both guys left everything that they had in there. A big show of gamesmanship, if you will, right there, and enthusiasm from Glass.
I do think Macdonald got that last round, though.
I'd have to agree. But, that's the thing, Rafa. We say this many a times. There's a reason why we're over here talking about it and not judging.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
If you're looking to follow more content from the action here today at 5280 Thai Fight Series 29, make sure that you give our creatives who are shooting today a follow on social media. That's the Costa Films crew. That is Fighter's Eye, and that is Franklin Films. Give them all a look on Instagram. All do incredible work out there on the fight scene.
Gary's one of the best photographers in MMA for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, Hey, someone like Garrett. Garrett's been in the trenches for a long time. We've both been on the media scene for more than half a decade now at this point, working shows all across the map. So he's definitely one who's earned every seat at every table that he's got.
100%. You as well, man. You as well. You guys been working hard.
Appreciate that, sir. Hey, I think Big Norge came to party today.
Yeah, I know. That big American flag on his chest. You gotta love it.
My voice is too loud. My split decision. Flying down the red corner.
And on cue, Rafa, the judging questions or what might be happening comes right on cue, right there. We both thought that might have been pretty clear cut, especially.